YouTube? What's up? This is your boy Lascel, the M.B.A, coming back at you today with a brand new video. Today we're going to get into how easy it is to actually get yourself in shape. It's been a long time that I've been doing since I've done a video covering physical fitness and wellness. And actually I've been talking to a few people who have been watching my videos, and they said, you know what, listen, you really always in the gym, you're always trying to keep yourself in shape. I wish you would come help me get myself together, help train me. So we're going to get into that today. I'm gonna give you 5 easy tips for getting yourself in shape. I don't care what your physical condition is, but before we get started, as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, holla at your boy, share this for people who are going through or dealing with certain things and that this may actually resonate with and having hard times getting themselves together, right? So check this out. I'm just coming in from the gym. Like I said, I've been speaking to some of my subscribers and some friends who have been watching the videos, and they've been asking me to put together a video covering, you know, how do I get myself in shape? I get that all the time, whether it be on social media or just people I know. Yo, you gonna help me get in the gym? Yada, yada, yada. This is what I would say. There's 5 basic tools that I would say that I use when I did personal training, when I did powerlifting, when I did, even now when I do a lot of bodybuilding and body shaping. There's 5 tips that I would give to anybody that's just starting out. We all have body issues. We all have those trouble issues, whether it's, you know, the little bit of a stomach that we're trying to get rid of. We're trying to lose a few extra pounds to get ourselves together for, graduation, reunion, whatever, right? Or some women, you know, y'all want to look good when y'all see that X-Man or go to that wedding or whatever, right? So today I'm gonna cover 5 tips. Doesn't matter where you are. Actually, this is for somebody who doesn't have any kind of experience, maybe wants to get off the ass and try and change their body trajectory. So we're going to cover that, and if you're a little bit more advanced, this can help you too. These 5 principles are not the only principles, but they're very strong cores of principles that you can actually use to get yourself in better shape or get yourself start going toward the body you want, right? So number 1, we're going to start off with visualization. Visualization, for those of you who don't understand the context I'm putting this in, right? Visualization means you can't just go someplace and just expect because you're in the gym or because you're doing something that makes you sweat a little bit is going to get you closer to what you want to be. All right? So now, this is the thing. If you were getting in a car and you wanted to buy something, you kind of have a sense of where you're going. You're not going to a clothing store trying to get food. You're not trying to get food you're not trying to get clothes from a supermarket, right? You have to have an idea of exactly what it is that you want your body to look like, okay? You can't just say, well, I'm overweight, I want to lose weight. I would say that you need to specify what it is you want. If you have trouble areas with your stomach, if you're a man who's very thin, you want to bulk up a little bit, start there. Start with a visual of what you want your body to look like when you're done. The ideal body shape for yourself. It's not as vague as I want to have bigger arms, I want to have a smaller, I just want to lose 20 pounds, because you don't, realistically, I've done that with people when I've trained them, and when you do that, you don't understand sometimes how your body's going to take to certain things. So the first step I would say is visualization. Understand what it is that you want your body to look like. If you lose 20 pounds and it's just 20 pounds and your body's not shaped in the way that you want, you're not going to have the results you want. All right. Second tip that I would give anybody, for the procrastinators out there, get off your ass. Get off your ass. There's a lot of people who go out there and they buy gym memberships, they go and buy clothes, they do all the other stuff except get off their ass and go work out, right? You need to, at some point, get off your ass, get motivated, and get in the gym. It doesn't matter who doesn't go with you. It doesn't matter that your sister or your cousin or your man was supposed to go with you. Get off your ass and go do something. All right? Not just anything. We're going to cover that too, right? But you need to start moving. All right? Tip number 3. Oh, excuse me. Tip number 3. Take it easy on yourself. What does take it easy on yourself mean? I know that sounds counterintuitive. Basically, since I said get off your ass, now I'm telling you take it easy on yourself. Take it easy on yourself is not to say that you're not going to get off your ass and start moving. All right. Take it easy on yourself means that when you get someplace, if you're in the park running and you see somebody who's been out there for 10 years running 2 miles, you may not be able to run 2 miles. Do not get discouraged. Do not get discouraged because it's going to take you time to get to that point. Sometimes we have a tendency to be overly critical. You go in the gym, you see somebody doing 500 pounds, you can barely do one, and all of a sudden you get discouraged. That leads to more people stopping and quitting than anything else. Take it easy on yourself. Realize you've been there for a month, all right? And realize you've been there for 6 months, and this person has been there for 10 years. There's people who go in the gym and they see me working and they see me doing certain things. When they see me doing those things, sometimes they feel critical of themselves. That's why most people don't like to go to gyms where people are big or in shape, because it makes them feel like they're not doing enough, and people are very self-conscious. You can say anything you want to other people, but when you're at home standing in front of that mirror or getting on that scale, a lot of us are very self-conscious. You have to stop being so critical and take it easy on you. Slow and consistent wins the race. That goes to the next tip. Tip number 4. Work within yourself. That's an add-on to tip number 3. That means don't push yourself to do things that you cannot do. That will lead to injury. Have a set idea. If you have asthma, you're not going to come out and run 5 miles that first day. And the funny thing is that a lot of us, when we feel that we're not in shape, or we get a bug up our ass, somebody says something about somebody looking fat, or somebody says something about you looking shitty, whatever the case may be, we tend to overcompensate. We tend to get on that treadmill and run until we pass out. We tend to try and push ourselves further than we're really able to go at that time. So we have to work within ourselves. I would prefer you do 10 sets with excellent form than to do 2 sets or 2 reps with incredibly heavy weight where you get nothing out of it. Your form is shitty. You didn't work the part that you're actually coming to do. All right? So work within yourself. That's tip number 4. Finally, tip number 5. Be consistent. If you go today, go tomorrow. Go the day after. Maybe you can't go 5 days a week. Maybe you can't go 7 days a week. But if you're going 3 days a week, make sure that you are consistent with it. Fuck you didn't sleep well. Fuck you didn't you had to work that day, so I missed this day. Then go the next day. But be consistent. Make sure that you go 3 times a week. If you can't go 3 times a week and you go 2 next week, you go 3 times a week. If you do that and you are consistent, your body will start to take a shape that you want it to take. Now, some of the other tips I would give you that fall outside of the spectrum of the 5 tips I've given you already is that I would say, let it consume you. A lot of us have habits and things that we do just out of out of sense of habit, out of sense of repetition that we do. We go and we talk to people and we spend a lot of time doing things that are not productive. Put that time into you. Go into YouTube. You don't, for ladies who feel uncomfortable going to the gym because so many dudes hit on them, or they feel that they don't feel comfortable with the advice dudes are giving you, go to YouTube. Go to these mediums. that will show you certain things. Subscribe to websites. Get in these groups that will teach you how to do certain things properly. I see it all the time. People go in the gym and they're not getting the results they want because I see certain things that their form is bad or they're doing certain things incorrectly. But don't let that discourage you. Practice. Understand what your body is telling you. If you're working a body part, if you're doing arms and you're starting to feel in the legs, maybe you're doing it wrong. Work on certain things and look to feel it in that part of the body that you're working. The next thing I would also tell you is make sure that regardless of what, you don't give up on yourself. All right? Get in the gym. You can have the body that you want. You don't have to have these incredible epiphanies. You don't have to get surgery. You don't have to get any of that stuff. Get yourself as far along as you want with just your hard work. Because this is the thing. I see women all the time. They get their asses done. They get their breasts done. Get their tummy tucks. If you don't get the work ethic to go with it, you're going to be spending money every few months. And when your money runs out or certain things come up, you will be back at square one. So get off your ass, invest in you, and get yourself together. So those are my tips for getting yourself in shape. You don't need the trainers. You don't need all that other stuff. It starts with you. If you can go out there and do it, damn what anybody else say. Don't worry about people. Most people are not looking at you in a negative light. No, most people are not criticizing you. You are your worst critic. Get off your ass. Get out of your head. Use visualization. Understand the body that you want. Every time that you get in that gym, visualize. What is it that I want to look like? Do I want to take an inch off my waist? Do I want to make my arms bigger? Visualize those things. Get off your ass. Get in the gym. Make plans for it. Instead of sitting up and watching that or binge watching your favorite show on Netflix, get to bed early. Take that extra hour. Go to the gym. Straighten yourself out. Take it easy on yourself. Don't be overly critical. Everybody's not watching you. Everybody's not criticizing you. The only person whose opinion really matters is yours. Never forget that. Work within yourself. Don't go outside and do this crazy ass routine that you see people doing you feel you should be doing. Do the things that make your body feel the way it needs to be feeling. All right? And last but not least, be consistent. Make sure that you set time aside. Don't let nothing come in between that. You want to hang out with the fellas? They'll understand. Get with them later. You got this thing that you want to go to with your girls? Show up a little bit late, but invest in you. If you can't put yourself before anybody else, or nobody understands you putting yourself before somebody, before that, whatever they got going on, they don't need to be fucking with you. So that said, these are the tips. I hope that this motivates some of you guys to go out there and take control of your life, take control of your waist, take control of your body, and get your body back. Get back the body that you deserve. Because if you really push it, you deserve it. And if you're going to do anything, do it right. That said, this is your boy Lascel, the M.B.A. I hope this resonated with you. I hope it puts a fire in you. I hope it lets you know that no matter what people may say and no matter what people may say when they're cruel, no matter what you think, you deserve anything that you work for. Go out and get it. With that said, hit that like button, subscribe, follow your boy. See me at IG at Lascel M.B.A. See me on Facebook at Lascel the M.B.A. D.A. M.B.A. or Lascel the M.B.A. Both of our pages that are owned by me. Come holler at your boy. Follow me. Let's have a conversation. Hit me up. We'll talk. It's not a problem. I will see you soon. Go out there and get that body.